process, model, and notation may sound very complicated that you have to know how to do diagrams, but let's start with a very simple example first. Let's say um, you, as a human, you are hungry. Now, then your brain would process that, and now it says hunger was noticed. And now the next thing step you'd have to do is acquire some groceries, and that's a task. And then now you move on to the other task, which is you prepare a meal, and then you prepared your meal. After you prepare your meal, you then eat your meal, and then now your hunger is satisfied. So you would see hunger notice and hunger satisfy are both the start and end, and in betweens are the tasks or activities that you have to do. And again, meal prepared was an intermediate event, but then it follows another task to go to the finish. Apply what we have learned. For this example, we have a customer that purchases a good online, and then the company will then deliver that good to the customer or not. So we'll start off with the start marker in the customer. And then before I start with explaining is these are called swim lanes. So this is the customer swim lane in the very topmost row. And in the second half, there's two more rows for the company that's selling the goods. You have two swim lanes. One is sales department. The other is delivery department. It's called swim lanes because it looks like a swimming lap pool. Okay. Now we start with the start marker. The customer initiates an activity called place order. Now that place order would then go to the sales department and will be processed. That order will be processed and now handed over to the delivery department to deliver the goods. Now we would come to what we call a decision activity or decision tree, and basically in this diamond shaped diagram it would now check if it's true or false. Was the delivery successful? Yes. If it's a yes, now it would do two things simultaneously. It issue the receipt and also complete the order in its department. And then once both activities are done, it will now merge the path. You see that plus sign, and now it would go to the red circle dot, which is the end of the process. Going back to the decision tree, if now the delivery was unsuccessful, it will now be handed over again to the sales department to initiate this activity called refund. And then once the refund is finished, it will now end the process.